Hello, and welcome to another episode of Child Abuse Awareness with Darlene J. Clark. Thanks for coming. I really do appreciate you. The show is getting ready to begin. Thank you so much for everyone that's coming that came in and will watch this. Welcome to the show. We're a one caring community. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you for supporting me, and please don't forget to comment. Okay, I hope everyone's doing well today. Who is here at the moment? Let's see. Hi there, Jackie. Good to see you. Hope you've been doing well. Miss you, girl. Yeah, I just have to deal with sinus infection at the moment. It's pretty crappy, but I'm alive and well. How are you doing? Hello, Bucket List. See you as well. Today, I decided to go over the Raleigh strain timeline. I found it online, and we will give credit where credit is due. That you are welcome. You're very welcome. Start off with our banners here that we usually do. In Matthew 18, verse 6, but whoso shall offend one of these little ones which believe in me, it were better for him that a millstone were hanged about his neck, and that he were drowned in the depth of the sea. Matthew 18, verse 10, take heed that ye despise not one of these little ones, for I say unto you, that in heaven their angels do always behold the face of my Father which is in heaven. Colossians 3:21, fathers, do not embitter your children, or they will become discouraged. That means treat your kids right. Don't do anything that's going to make them bitter. You're responsible for them. Proverbs 28, verse 5, evil men understand not judgment, but they that seek the Lord understand all things. A lot of people want us to remain quiet. They say it's not biblically right for us to get the word out, for us to speak up. But I beg to differ, because here in Isaiah chapter 1, verse 17, learn to do right, seek justice, defend the oppressed, take out the cause of the fatherless, plead the case of the widow. Under the copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is the use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. See how everyone's doing today? Amen. Miss you both. You deserve it. Everybody needs some space, you know. So I want to say, everyone, welcome. This case is so confusing. Do y'all agree with that? So without further ado, we'll go ahead. So at times, I will have to change it over to a video. So y'all please let me know each time when I change over whether or not y'all can hear. I appreciate that. So this is the timeline. University of Missouri student Raleigh Strain's body was recovered from the Cumberland River in Nashville on the morning of Friday, March 22nd, 2 weeks after his disappearance. Below is a timeline of the events since March the 8th, when Strain was escorted out of a bar in Nashville and disappeared. We got to give thanks for this timeline this place CommU 8 digital staff. Thank you so much. They did that March 27, 2024. We give them credit. And as I said, fair use. All right, now I've got to mute myself. Yes, we do all need time off. You are right.
Your dedicated Cintas service reps help make sure your team has the essential products they need to help keep them looking great, feeling confident, and ready to be their best. Get Cintas. And get ready for the workday.
Coverage you can count on. KOMU 8 News starts now.
Tonight, a missing persons case out of Nashville is hitting close to home. That's because the person who was last seen on Friday is a student at MU. Good evening, everyone. I'm Taylor Freeman.
And I'm Evie Allen. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. Earlier today, we spoke with the student's family.
KOMU 8's Avery Grosvenor joins us live on MU's campus with reaction from the family and the university's response. Avery.
Taylor, Evie, police are in their third day of searching for Riley Strain. Authorities say he went missing on Friday around 10 p.m. in Nashville. According to a member of the Delta Chi fraternity, the organization will hold a Brotherhood event tonight at 6 in support of the search efforts. Riley Strain is a 22-year-old senior at MU. According to the Metro Nashville Police Department, Strain was kicked out of Luke Bryan's bar on Friday. Police have released a detailed description about Strain in hopes of finding him. According to this missing persons flyer, it says Strain is a member of the Delta Chi fraternity at MU, and he was visiting Nashville with more than 200 fraternity brothers. I spoke with Strain's father, who is in Nashville right now, looking for his son.
We know time is of the essence, and we just, you're just hanging by a thread, waiting for any kind of information from anybody, whether it be the police or somebody giving a tip or whatnot.
The University of Missouri released a statement offering counseling services to the campus community during this time. The interim vice chancellor for student affairs at MU said, quote, "The safety of our community is our highest priority," adding, "Our thoughts are with Riley's family as the search continues. We will be offering any support to them that we can, and we encourage anyone who needs help to reach out to our counseling resources," end quote. Anyone with information is encouraged to reach out to the Metro Nashville Police Department or the MUPD. Reporting live on MU's campus, Avery Grosvenor, KOMU 8 News.
So the next day was Friday, March the 8th. Can y'all hear me okay? Please. Strain gets kicked out of a Nashville bar on fraternity trip. Strain and his friends traveled to Nashville for a fraternity formal. They allegedly stayed at the Tempo Hotel located at 127 Rosa L. Parks Boulevard. 9:35 p.m., security escorted Strain out of Loop's 32 Bridge, a bar located at 301 Broadway due to conduct standards, according to a March 15th statement from TC Restaurant Group. Thank you, Jackie. Appreciate you answering that. He was followed down the stairs with one member of his party. The individual with Riley did not exit and returned upstairs, the statement said. The bar said Strain bought one alcoholic drink and 2 waters before he was kicked out. At 9:45 p.m., video shared by Downtown Smoke and Vape Shop on Church Street showed Strain stumbling and falling in a parking lot at 3rd Avenue North and Church Street. The video has a timestamp beginning at 9:45:02 p.m. Since I'm doing the timeline, I show the videos as well. So I've got to mute myself again, which it might not have anything to just don't need to change that because I don't think I'll be able to. Security video. What's y'all's take on that? It's sad to see how he fell like that. He ran, stumbled. Something definitely was wrong. And here's additional security video of Miss. Here we go to more. Yeah, he is having trouble, y'all. Look at him. He is having a lot of trouble. He is not doing good at all. Look. Look at him. Something definitely is wrong there. Something definitely. No doubt about that. Okay, the video shared by police shows Strain crossing 1st Avenue north to Gay Street, right to left. Now watch the police release security camera footage, okay? This is disheartening, y'all. Come on now, workforce. There he is right there. Make it bigger. Look how lethargic he's acting, y'all. Having a lot of difficulty, man. Look at him. Looks like he's lost. Wow. Some of these is the first time I'm watching it. The body camera video released on March the 18th reportedly shows Strain walking on Gay Street south of the Woodland Street Bridge and speaking with an officer. Strain exchanges greetings with police officer Reginald Young, who was in the area on a vehicle burglary call and remained on that portion of Gay Street for 45 minutes, according to the Metropolitan Nashville Police Department. So, I think I will mute this just in case we'll see if he had anything to say. Yes, people just passing by. That kid, nobody. Okay, that gives Tennessee a bad name.
How you doing, sir?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
A lot of times when people go drinking and if there's a cop around, they're not going to say, I'm doing bad. A lot of times the teens and stuff will say, I'm doing good. They fear that they get arrested after they know they had left the bar. And so there's a timeline right there. Let's go back over here. Okay, then the MNPD said Strain did not appear to be distressed. Not at that particular time. Now, if they would have seen him stumbling around, they might have ended up arresting him thinking that he was intoxicated. Hopefully, they would have sent him to the hospital and have him checked. Between 9:55 and 10 p.m., Strain's last phone ping was near James Robertson Parkway and Gay Street. Police said the cell tower radius is about 2 miles and does not give an exact location. Police said his last phone call with a friend was also during this time. On Saturday, March 9th, Strain reported missing by friends during Nashville's fraternity trip. Strain's friend makes 911 call to file a missing persons report. Okay, so I think I need to mute myself again to be able to hear. There's a lot of doing that. Sorry about that.
Saturday, March 9, 2024, 13:46 and 24 seconds.
911, what is the address of your emergency?
Hi, I don't have an address. I'm trying to file a missing persons report, and the Central Police is closed, and the Sheriff's Office said that we couldn't do it there.
Okay, so where exactly are you now?
We're in front of the Central Police, how do you say that? Precinct? How do you say that? Precinct. The Central
Okay.
Police Precinct on.
Okay, there,
What road is it?
601 Korean Veterans Boulevard in downtown
Yeah.
Nashville, like right across from the Music City Center.
Yeah.
Okay. And is that where you're able to wait for a police officer to come and speak to you?
Yeah, we can wait for an officer here.
Okay. What's the phone number you're calling from?
Of my phone?
Yes, in case we needed to reach you back, what is the best number to reach you at? And what is your name, sir?
Braden, Brayden.
And your
Baltz,
last name?
Baltz.
Okay. And who is it that you're wanting to report as missing?
We're here on a fraternity formal trip. It's one of my good buddies.
Okay. What is his name?
His name is Riley Strain. Riley, Riley, Strain, Strain.
Okay. Is he white, black, Hispanic, Asian?
He's white. 22-year-old, 6'5", blonde.
Okay. And what was he last seen wearing?
Outside of Luke Bryan's bar last night at like 10, and then the last time his location on his phone was by the sheriff's office at like 11 p.m.
Okay. And what color clothing was he last seen wearing?
He's wearing jeans, boots, and a half black shirt, half brown, light brown.
Okay. And you said it last showed outside the sheriff's department?
Like around that area by the river, by the sheriff's department over there.
Okay. Does he have any life-sustaining medications or disabilities?
No.
And what is, you said he has a phone, so it's a cell phone, right?
Yeah, it's an iPhone 15 Pro Max.
What is the number?
But it's hold on. Give me 1 second. I got you.
Sure.
All right, you ready?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay.
You said the last four were 4198?
Yes.
Okay. And are you going to be waiting there at the door of the precinct, or are you going to be waiting in your car?
I mean, yeah, we're at the front door of the precinct.
Okay. I've got the call sent there at the Central Precinct, 601 Korean Veterans Boulevard in downtown, right across from Music City Center. We'll get an officer out to you as soon as we can. Please call us back if something changes before they arrive. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Okay. Like I say, just call us back if something changes before they arrive.
That's fine.
All right.
We'll be here.
Thank you.
I could have done this on the other computer with the sound, but it would have conflicted, so I needed to go ahead and do this. So here is Monday, March 11th. Nashville Police post to social media about strain. The Metropolitan Nashville Police Department. Okay. Post to social media for first time about Strain's disappearance. Okay, officers continue to work to locate missing person Riley Strain, 22, who was last seen Friday night by friends at a Broadway bar in Nashville. Riley is from Missouri and was visiting. He is 6'5" tall, with a thin build, blue eyes, and light brown hair. See him? Please call. But if y'all got any information right now, y'all still might need to call the 615-862-8600. Uh-oh, I don't know why it went down there. Okay. Then a Metropolitan Nashville Police Department helicopter searched along Gay Street, including near the bank of the Cumberland River. Detectives also searched on the ground. And then Strain was last seen at 9:52 p.m. Friday at Gay Street after drinking downtown. A NPD helicopter searched that area today, including the riverbank. Detectives on the ground also searched, but to no avail. The investigation as to its whereabouts is active. Okay. Officers continue to work to locate missing person Riley Strain. Nashville. He's from Missouri and was visiting his stuff right there. The handsome young guy. CUMU-8 spoke to Strain's father, Ryan Gilbert, and calls the situation a parent's worst nightmare. I agree with that. That is a parent's worst nightmare. Your children. Something happening to your children is a parent's worst nightmare. Tuesday, March the 12th, Luke Bryan's bar issued statement comments on Strain's disappearance. Luke Bryan commented on Strain's disappearance, calling it scary and urging anyone with information to contact the police. TC Restaurant Group issued its first statement. TC Restaurant Group, operator and owner of Luke's 32 Bridge, is continuing to work closely with the Metro Nashville Police Department to provide security camera footage and any other potentially helpful information to aid in the search for Riley Strain. Our thoughts are with his family and loved ones for a safe return. Then on Wednesday the 13th, Tennessee Alcohol Beverage Commission opens the investigation. The Tennessee Alcoholic Beverage Commission confirmed to CUMU-8 it launched an investigation into whether Strain was overserved alcohol at Luke's 32 Bridge on March 8th. There are no specific rules or statute that governs escorting out intoxicated patrons from their businesses or providing assistance in getting someone home. NABC Director of Communication Aaron Rummage said, however, state law prohibits serving alcohol beverages to someone who is visibly intoxicated. A violation is a Class A misdemeanor. The Nashville Office of Emergency Management deployed 2 boats and sonar equipment to search the Cumberland Riverbank area. Here's where the OEM crews deployed 2 boats to aid with searches of the riverbank area. Addition of sonar equipment was requested with the launch, and crews will work a path set in coordination as they continue to investigate the whereabouts of the missing 22-year-old. I'm not sure how lengthy that this video is, but I'm sure y'all had seen that. Candlelight vigil was held in Strain's hometown of Springfield, Missouri. I got other news to show y'all besides the timeline, so that's why I'm going ahead and doing this way. Thursday, March 14th, Nashville Police speak on camera to media for the first time. The Metropolitan Nashville Police Department addressed the media for the first time regarding the continuous search for Strain. Sergeant Robert Nielsen, a supervisor for MNPD's cold case and missing unit, said there is no indication of foul play or evidence that another crime was committed at the time of Strain's disappearance. The Nashville Urban Search and Rescue Team searched along the bank of the Cumberland River. Detectives also spoke with people living in nearby homeless camps to piece together any clues that might help find Strain. On Friday, March 15th, the TC Restaurant Group released a second statement on Strain's disappearance. It said, here is a statement in our effort to help the Nashville Metro Police Department's missing persons investigation on Raleigh Strain. We proactively provided detailed information quickly after his visit to our business on March the 8th. This information included all security camera footage, photos of Riley at our establishment with detailed time stamps, transaction records, and staff accounts. Additionally, we proactively engaged in communication with the Tennessee Alcoholic Beverage Commission and will continue to communicate and provide any records needed to aid their ongoing investigation. During Riley's visit to Luke's 32 Bridge, our records show he purchased and was served one alcoholic drink and two waters. At 9:35 p.m., our security team made a decision based on our conduct standards to escort him from the venue through our Broadway exit at the front of our building. He was followed down the stairs with one member of his party. The individual Riley did not exit and he returned upstairs. Our prayers continue to be with Riley's friends and family during this difficult time and for his safe return. On Sunday, March the 17th, Strain's bank card found along the Cumberland River. The Metropolitan Nashville Police Department says Strain's bank card was discovered on an embankment between Gay Street and Cumberland River. Our urban search and rescue team has assembled today to search further along the brush line of the riverbank for 22-year-old Raleigh Strain. That's where a girl and her boyfriend went searching, and they ended up finding his bank card. Around 1 p.m., a body was reported floating in the Cumberland River near the 1000 block of Cleese's Ferry Road, according to WSMV. Investigators said it did not match Strain's description. Another body? Another body? What? Seriously? Uvalde Foundation for Kids, a national nonprofit organization dedicated to ending school violence, formed after the Robb Elementary shooting, also announced Sunday that it has assembled a special team of volunteers to join search efforts. The volunteers come from its Stop Now School Community Patrol teams. Now here's Monday, March 18th. I wonder who this other person was that they found dead, the body. Have y'all ever heard whether or not they found out who it was? Metropolitan Nashville Police Department shared video that shows Strain speaking with an officer on Gay Street south of Woodland Street Bridge the evening of March 8th before Strain disappeared. Within the video, Strain can be seen interacting with police officer Reginald Young through a brief exchange of greetings. Young was in the area of a vehicle burglary call and remained on that portion of Gay Street for 45 minutes. According to MNPD. The video was captured at approximately 9:52 p.m. March the 8th. Strain's family also met with detectives on March the 17th and received a full briefing of the investigation. Tuesday, March the 19th, Strain's family, United Cajun Navy, held a press conference on Strain's investigation. On the 11th day of Strain's disappearance, his family held a press conference and called for more organized search efforts. The United Cajun Navy, a natural disaster response organization formed after Hurricane Katrina, was contacted by the Strain family and has provided resources in the ongoing search. Family missing MU student Riley Strain holds press conference. So let me go ahead and mute my mic again. At times I got a different accent. Like I said, I used to live in New York too.
Mid-America Bank, a bank that's good for you and your community too. Visit us at any of our convenient locations or find us online at mid-am.
I want to thank
Mid-America Bank, a bank that's good for you and your community too. Visit us at any of our convenient locations or find us online at mid.
everyone for coming out today. With everything that's gone on in the past few days, we've been reached out to and we've spoken with Dave with the United Cajun Navy. We feel that we need the extra resources to come in and help us as we try to get more organized for our family and see if we can't bring some more clues to light. We're very grateful for everyone that's done everything so far. We ask that you continue. We ask that you work and help with us to become more organized, because we don't want individuals out there alone without us knowing, so that we want to make sure everybody's careful. Safety is the number one priority. We appreciate more than you'll ever know the outpouring that we've received from the community, from the press, and everyone else involved. Our goal is still to bring Riley home. We feel that is still a very pliable goal. We feel like Dave and his team and the volunteers that he knows are very skilled and will help bring this for us. This time, I'm going to turn it over to Dave and let him kind of bring some information to light. If we have questions at the end, we'll be more than happy to address, but I do ask that we have a little bit of courtesy for what we're going through right now and give us just, a few questions, and we'll again meet as we have more information, okay? Thank you. Dave?
Thank you, sir. My name is David Flagg. For those who don't have a spelling, last name is F like Foxtrot, L-A-G-G. And I am the National Director of Operations for the United Cajun Navy. Those of you who may not know, people who are in the audience that may not know, we are a disaster response organization. We respond to natural disasters, all over the country. We're formed during Hurricane Katrina when New Orleans was flooded so badly. We had just a bunch of good old boys that had boats and took it upon themselves to go out into the waters of New Orleans and start rescuing people, taking them supplies, et cetera, et cetera. Fast forward to today, our organization has been to almost every major natural disaster in this country, to include Hurricane Michael, Hurricane Ian, the Texas wildfires. We have people there now. The fires in Maui. So that's kind of an brief overview of what we do. We also obviously get involved in missing persons cases. We do search and rescue and focus on providing supplies of whatever nature the people might need them, food, clothing, etc. To touch on the reason that we're here today, we were contacted by Riley's family and asked to step up and provide some more resources to this search activity. And we have been pretty much involved from the very first day that we heard about it, which I believe was on Monday, would have been the 10th, 11th, whatever day that was. We've had an airboat here on the river. We've had people involved behind the scenes and following this and understanding what's been happening here with regard to the search efforts of individuals. We felt that it was probably a real good idea for us to step in and organize a structured and organized search activity for this. We also have, today we have a hovercraft coming in, and a pilot to run that craft. If he gets there early enough, we will be on the river today. And if not, we'll start early tomorrow morning and spend a good bit of time on the river here, assisting in that search. We had an airboat here, and that individual will be returning, I believe, Friday, possibly Saturday. I would reiterate what Riley's father said. Our main focus, obviously, is to find Riley. Our secondary focus is to ensure the safety of the people who are out here searching. If we have folks just out on their own on these very steep and treacherous terrain on the riverbank and other treacherous aspects of this search, we don't know. We don't know what's going on with you. It's not safe. It's real dangerous. So I would encourage any volunteers who have been here and are searching to please come under the umbrella of the United Cajun Navy Search. We will be putting together a structured and organized ground search at some point in the near future. I don't have the specific information on that yet, but I will make that information known once I have it. If you do intend to come out and search with us or to continue to search on your own, there are some safety aspects that you need to know. Number one, you need to be wearing some sturdy shoes. You need to have some heavy gloves on and some nitrile or rubber gloves as well. There's a lot of garbage and debris and needles and bodily fluids of one kind or another that are on these riverbanks that you really don't want to be exposed to. So that's what I would ask of you, just for your own safety. And I would also reiterate what Riley's father said. If you all do have questions for the family, please be very, very sensitive about the nature of this incident. As you can imagine, those of you who have children or don't have children, I guess the best advice I could give would be don't ask a question of the family that you would not want to be asked yourself. That's pretty much all I have to say. If there's any questions, I'll be happy to answer. At this point,
since we know what else happened, so we're gonna go to next thing. Can y'all hear me okay? This is very touching. We got more to show y'all as well. I mean, after the timeline, okay? Updates on this. As I said, if y'all gonna go searching for anybody, anything, this is a lesson to learn. Always wear sturdy shoes, wear grip or heavy-duty gloves, layer your clothing, and wear a mask. Okay, that's where the helicopters continue to fly the Cumberland River. Then March the 20th, the crew searched Strain at Cheatham Dam in Cheatham County, Tennessee. Sheriff's Office at the request of the Metropolitan Nashville Police Department. The search at the Cheatham Dam in Ashland City, March 20th, in an effort to search for Strain. The dam is about 42 miles down the Cumberland River. It said crews burnt and closed and opened the dam for the search efforts. People also stood at the top of the dam looking at debris in the water. The search for Riley Strain has now moved to the Cheatham Dam, where officials have shut down. There we go. But he wasn't found there. Friday, March 22nd, body of Riley Strain was found in the Cumberland River. The body of Riley Strain was recovered from the Cumberland River in West Nashville Friday morning, approximately 8 miles from downtown. The Metropolitan Nashville Police Department said on X, formerly known as Twitter. Nashville Police Chief John Drake said river workers discovered Strain's body just before 7:30 a.m. March 22nd. When they removed an object from the river, Strain's body surfaced. You hear that? When they removed an object. You see that? When they removed an object from the river, Strain's body surfaced. How strange is that, y'all? Wow. The city's fire department removed the body from the water, and a medical examiner confirmed it to be Strain's body. He was in the clothes he was wearing when he went missing, Drake said. No foul play is suspected, and an autopsy is pending. So this is where Look 32, the bridge, food and water. Here's where Strain's last phone ping, and it's going along right here. And his body was found over here. North Nashville, all the way down here. Sunday, March 24th, initial autopsy examination suggests drowning was accidental. I thought they said there wasn't no Metro Nashville Police Department spokesperson Chris Mumford says a detective attended the autopsy examination who says the death continues to appear accidental. While Mumford says toxicology results are still pending, she says there is no apparent foul play. A final autopsy won't be complete until all testing is finished. On Wednesday, March 27th, family orders second autopsy before the body returns to Springfield for visitation, celebration of life. Strain's family is reportedly still searching for answers after he was found dead without his wallet or his pants and cowboy boots he wore the night he disappeared. Why did they say he was still wearing the same clothes he was wearing? That right there's a lie, right? When they said he's still wearing the same clothes if he wasn't wearing his pants, am I right or wrong? Wouldn't wear his pants or his cowboy boots. Excuse me, that right there marks foul play. Something wrong. His wallet, everything gone like that. His cowboy boots. The only thing that was found with him, as the police stated in the report, was a watch and the shirt. Everything else was gone. His cell phone. His watch. He just had his watch and his shirt. Demon told the outlet that the family was confused by the coroner saying that no water was found in Strain's lungs, prompting them to ask for a second autopsy from a private company in Nashville. Okay, if he drowned, how come there wasn't no water in the lungs? I'll ask y'all that. That's got to be foul play. That's got to be. No water was found in his lungs, and they want to say accidental drowning? You cannot drown if you do not have water in the lungs. Usually water in the lungs means that they were alive when they went into the water, Digman said, right? Digman did not expand on the findings of the second autopsy, but said Strain's body was returned to his hometown Springfield, where a public visitation and celebration of life is scheduled for Friday. The public visitation will be held at 11 p.m. to 2 p.m. Friday at Green Lawn Funeral Home East, according to his obituary. A celebration of life will follow, and a private burial will be held at a later time. The obituary states that Strain often said, "Green makes you look good." Attendees asked to wear something green and dress comfortably. In lieu of flowers, donations can be made in Strain's honor to the Missouri Department of Conservation. They don't want money for themselves. The family wants donations to the Missouri Department of Conservation. Thursday, March 28th, officials released 911 call detailing discovery of strange body. The National Department of Emergency Communications released the 911 call on Thursday. During the 4-minute exchange, the caller says they found a dead body face down in the water, which they believe to be strange. Let me go ahead and mute myself again. Can somebody put trigger warning, please, across the stream dunner?
Friday, March 22, 2024, 07:25 and 49 seconds.
911, what's the exact location of your emergency?
Yes, ma'am. I'm at 1740 61st Avenue North, Nashville, Tennessee. I just
61st Avenue North in the Nation's Office Centennial?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And what happened?
My company works on the river. I have just found a dead body. I believe it to be Riley.
Okay. And you said you guys found a dead body?
Yes, ma'am, in the river. We unload barges at this facility,
What does it
and
look
I was
like?
checking around my dock. It's definitely got a person, hair, black shirt, kind of like a white, muddy looking on the front. It's face down in the water. Yes, ma'am.
It's a
Caucasian.
It looks like a male?
Yes, ma'am.
What's your name?
Cody Fuller.
You said Cody Fuller?
Yes, ma'am. CODYFULLER.
Hey, what's the phone number you're calling from? Give me 1 second, okay?
Okay.
Okay, is he right on the, what is it called?
Yeah, he's on the front of my work barge. I'm at river marker 184 on the Cumberland River.
You said river marker 184?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, give me 1 second.
And my company has requested only police and rescue personnel only on site.
All right, so I already have this call up. I have it at 1740 61st Avenue North in the Nation's Office Centennial. What is the name of this? Is there a name on the building or?
Yeah, it's there's a sign out front. It's called Holston.
You said Holston, Holston?
HOLCIM.
Okay. Is he completely submerged, or is he right on that, like the bed? Not the bed, but like is he partially in the water, partially out of the water?
No,
He's fully submerged besides his back sticking out of the water. I actually had to move a log off of the head to confirm it was a body.
Okay. I'll have this call up and I'm gonna get somebody out there. Okay.
No, all right. I'll meet them up top. I'm gonna make my way up from the river here in just a few minutes.
Okay. All right. I'll let you go.
All right. Thank you.
Uh huh.
This girl's been missing for 3 days.
I'm writing a book. Maybe people will tell me the truth. It's important that people know what happened.
What did happen?
He had sent me a text and said that he had he was drinking a rum and coke and it didn't taste good. And I said, well, you probably shouldn't drink it then. He goes, well, it tastes like barbecue. And I go, well, that sounds awful. And he said, well, it sounds good, but it's not.
When a rum and coke normally tastes the same, I mean, that's not something that you really normally taste any different.
Right.
It has a very consistent taste.
Yes, yes. And that's why I'm like, you probably shouldn't drink that then.
Do you think that could have something to do with what happened?
Yeah, maybe there was something in it that shouldn't have been.
The Riley Strain case continues to unfold. Weeks after the body of the University of Missouri student was found in Nashville's Cumberland River, family friend Chris Dingman says they have received intel from the alleged last person who spoke to Riley before he went missing. During an interview with News Nation April 10th, Chris, who has spoken on behalf of the family several times since Riley's body was discovered, shares the significant development in the case.
Person of interest that the family had been wanting to see, the homeless person that we knew had been the last person to talk to Riley up on top of the roadway, we got to talk to finally. He actually reached out Saturday afternoon to some friends of ours that was down there talking with the homeless, actually gave a statement, him and another person, that Riley had come through there, had been stumbling, possibly stumbled into the little fence that's right there. They asked him if he was okay. He says, yeah, man, I'm just drunk, something along those lines. And they put him walking underneath the bridge north, past through the detention center area. That was huge. That was something we had been looking for.
However, in response to Chris's interview, a spokesperson for the Nashville Police Department tells E! News that a person who originally came forward has since recanted their statement. Following detective interrogation, the person says that they had not actually seen Riley, but someone else. The case remains open. Riley, who disappeared on the evening of March 8th during his fraternity's trip to Nashville, was found 8 miles away from where he was last seen in the Cumberland River March 22nd. At the time his body was recovered, the 22-year-old was wearing the shirt he had on the night he went missing, as well as his watch, authorities said, but his boots, pants, and wallet were all missing. After an initial autopsy found no foul play to be involved in Riley's passing, the college student's death was declared accidental. And while Riley's family, which includes mother Michelle Whittied and stepfather Chris Whittied, as well as father Ryan Gilbert and stepmother Millie Gilbert, have not made a public statement regarding this new development, Chris says the family believes something more than their son simply falling into the river led to his death. The late student's family ordered a second autopsy, during which the coroner found there was no water in his lungs, which Chris told News Nation last month could be a sign of something more sinister.
One thing that threw the family for a loop was, the coroner going on record with a news person in Nashville stating about the lack of water in his lungs. It raises more questions. I'm not a crime drama person by no means, but usually water in the lungs means that, they were alive when they went into the water.
Yeah, maybe there was
It has been more than 3 weeks since the body of Mizzou student Riley Strain was found in the Cumberland River in Nashville, Tennessee. Strain's family still searching for information about the night he died. His parents and step-parents sat down with News Nation's Brian Enton last night to talk about where things stand and what they hope to learn.
Do you want to know everything that happened? Is there like a hole? How would you describe it?
Of course, there's a hole in my heart. There always will be. And we may never know what happened that night, and that makes it even worse for me. But yeah, I would like to know everything that happened that day.
I don't understand why they haven't reached out to us.
News Nation reports the state of Tennessee is investigating what happened to Strain. That investigation includes looking at surveillance videos from the 4 bars that Riley went to the night of his disappearance on March 8th. Strain's family has also ordered a second autopsy. The first autopsy report says that the death appears accidental with no trauma to suggest any foul play. You can see this full interview on newsnationnow.com.
9 after.
To me, that sounds very suspicious. That last 2 videos, one of them was the 16th and the other one was the 17th, which today is the 17th. Y'all please keep this out there about the family and thoughts and prayers. We are with the family. We are trying to be supportive to all the people involved. And I want to thank y'all for coming, and please like, subscribe, and share. Get the word out about this, because more people, there's got to be somebody else that had seen something sinister. And that's horrible for that person to have recanted their story. Why are you recanting it? Why was there a log over his head, keeping him down in the water? That sounds sinister to me. You know what I mean? Y'all know what I'm saying? A log. Once they removed that log out of the water, right, then his body suffers. Why was that log holding him underwater? Y'all tell me. That cannot be coincidental. I agree with the family. There's something more sinister. Now, if he would have been having his pants still on, water in his lungs, boots, but still with a log, it says a lot right there too. So let's support the family and all, and hope and pray we get answers for the family. They deserve answers. They deserve justice. But thank y'all so much. Much love and respect to all of y'all. It is very strange. With the family, I think something more sinister happened. God bless y'all, and I'll see y'all again. Thank you.